Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Today viewers, I want to share with you a story of a 19-year-old boy named Saad. At HW News, we believe in calling out a spade, no matter which political spectrum it represents, whether it is right, it is left or the center. I want you to please keep this in mind when I share this story with you today. At 19 years of age, when you are on the edge of stepping into the adult life, you are trying to form your set of beliefs, your ideology, and political and otherwise preferences. You also have the opinion that you want to put it out there. Should you be punished for it? We all need to ask this question to ourselves. A 19-year-old boy named Saad Ansari from Maharashtra's Bhiwandi has been booked by the police under Section 153A. Now, 153A deals with vilification or attacks upon the religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc. of any particular group or class, or upon the founders and prophets of a religion. He was booked reportedly for a social media post in which he criticized his own religion and also denounced all the religions, and in which he also supported now suspended BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma. Soon after his post caught attention, a frenzied mob gathered outside his building and started protesting and shouting, demanding him to be arrested. As the crowd swelled, the police arrested him on Sunday. Let us understand the entire story in detail. And if you are wondering why are we talking about someone who supported Nupur Sharma, then please watch this video till the end. It all started with an Instagram post of Saad Ansari. In his Instagram post, Saad Ansari wrote, "A 50-year-old man marrying a 6 or 9-year-old girl is clearly child abuse. People do not know how to support him. Would you give your 6-year-old daughter to a 50-year-old man? Think about it." This is what Saad wrote in his Instagram post. He further says, "I do not support any religion. I hate it the most. I am afraid to live in a world where you and your family will be killed because you said something for a man who died many years ago." He then added, "Grow up, guys, ditch the religions which spread terrorism in the world and be human beings. It's just that simple. I already know how much hate I will get from posting this and be prepared to be misunderstood because you people are still kids." He also called Nupur Sharma a brave lady in one of his Instagram stories. Later, on Saturday night, a frenzied mob of members of the Muslim community reached the residence of Saad Ansari. They forced him to come out of his house and confronted him over the social media post. What would you do if an angry mob turns up at your doorstep? You would probably try to hide. But Saad did not do this. Remember, he is just 19 years old. He went down and stood in front of the mob. He also reportedly tried to address the crowd and talk to them. Just look at the video of the incident. Saad is standing before the crowd. The people in the crowd are abusing him. On the other hand, he maintains calm, although he visibly looks scared, terrified. He stands his ground. He then says, "If I wanted, I could have stayed inside, but I came out to talk to you." After hearing this, a man in the crowd threatens him and says, "If you had stayed inside, we would have dragged you out and thrashed you." The boy then pleaded with folded hands, but the crowd refused to relent. He was forced to read the kalma, that is Islamic phrases. As he proceeded to recite the verses, a man from the mob slapped him across his face, while others continued to threaten him with physical harm. The crowd attacked him for supporting Nupur Sharma on social media. Someone from the crowd also made a video of this assault. His father Ashfaq, who is an architect by profession, kept pleading before the crowd to let him go and apologizing on his behalf. The mob was reportedly led by a local Congress corporator. Now, as the situation was turning tense, Bhiwandi police was alerted. The police then took Saad to police station and filed an FIR against him on the complaint filed by Congress corporator. His family was so terrified of this entire incident that reportedly they left the house and went to an undisclosed location. Police later also booked the members of the mob. Police have booked around 100 to 125 people. Of the booked ones, 18 were identified under writing and threatening charges. The Bhiwandi police station, under whose jurisdiction Saad resides, has registered an FIR under sections 141, 143, 147, 341, 506 and 34 of the Indian Penal Code. Incidentally, one of the early FIRs against Nupur Sharma was registered in Bhiwandi in Maharashtra. On Saturday, the Bhiwandi police had also issued summons to Nupur Sharma for her objectionable remarks against Prophet Muhammad during a debate on national television and also asked her to be present in the police station in the coming days. However, her team has reportedly sought more time to appear. Now, the point is, a 19-year-old boy, he did not harm anybody, did not attack anybody, he did not physically assault anyone. His stories on Instagram probably could be hurtful for some, and no one is denying the possibility, but surely this was not the way to deal with it. You cannot protest mob justice on one day and then go on to do the same the next day. The boy came out and stood in front of the mob despite knowing that he could be harmed. He also tried to talk to them, but they, the members of the mob, went on to abuse him and threaten him. Now, why are we talking about this? Because we believe in fairness. If we disagree with Nupur Sharma's comment against Prophet Muhammad, if we believe that she should not have made the comment, we also believe that the threats that followed to her, the calls that were given for beheading her, were wrong. Deoband ulema called for her hanging. AIMIM MP Imtiaz Jalil, an elected representative, called for hanging Nupur Sharma at the town square in Aurangabad. We believe that such statements are alarming. Physical violence or calls for physical violence is no solution. There are courts, there is judicial system, police stations. Raise your issues in non-violent ways. If there is violence, no matter what kind, we should stand up against it. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, I would like to make a small request to all of you. If you like this video, if you like the journalism that we do, if you like the motto of HW News Network, that is unbiased and honest, then please do support us. Do support us in this endeavor to bring you stories in unbiased way, in a fair way. You can go to our website www.hwnews.in/subscribe. There you will find different subscription options that are available for our readers and our viewers, and choose the plan that suits your budget and pay us. Because when you pay, you help independent media like us, unbiased media like us, not only survive but also thrive, to tell you the truth. Thank you so much.